Wait, are we going the right way? Yeah, okay. Just making sure. Oh, this thing is so ugly. Excuse us. Looks like a brain with tentacles. There was an item here. It's gone now. Too bad we did not bring Zen. Eh. If you can read this, the clowns have won. That's a terrifying thought. Would really like the gold Sepith, please. If you're just gonna be handing out Sepith, the gold would be nice. Would be appreciated. Oh hey, is there still something in here? Nope. One of these days, the chest will have something else in there. No. Just no. I think that was everything, right? Just gotta double check. Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, no. Okay, that was on us. That one was on us. This chest's contents have already gone on to a better place. Your pockets. Absolutely. Well, that was just disappointing. Oh my gosh, nothing but disappointment on the screen. Take. That's all you ever do. Why not try giving back to an empty chest sometime? We don't have anything to give back, honestly. You want some fire sepith? We're willing to part with that. Ah. How did the dragon fit inside of that? This is the entrance to the abandoned mine. The door's open, do you think? Estelle, look! The chain's been cut. It looks recent, too. I knew it. Definitely Agate's work. Looks like he went inside. We must hurry. Come on. Okay. Like, I realize Agate's the one who cut down the gate and went in, but like... how did the dragon fit inside? Unless there's like an open sky. Oh, the dragon's fighting the control. Come on, we're cheering for you. We don't know your name, but we're cheering for you. No. Alright, that should be enough. Dude, we were just defending you the other day. We'll need a bit more time to gather the necessary data. Of course, this is the sort of job he'd shove off onto me. Having a bad day? I have a guest, it seems. You're that red lieutenant from before, aren't you? You've got that same golden sword. Been a while. Agate Crossner, the heavy blade. Bracer rank C. Ah no, you were promoted to rank B after the coup. Oh, congratulations. No surprise that a former member of the intelligence division would already know that. You were always sneaking around in the shadows like a rat back then. Decided to get a bit more showy this time, huh? Well, whatever. I ain't interested in arrests or anything nice like that today. I'm just gonna slice that smug look right off your face. Confident, aren't we? I wouldn't call what happened showy, personally. It was certainly nothing compared to what you saw 10 years ago. I've had a look at the records of every bracer in this country. You and I are very similar in some ways, Agate Crossner. Similar, huh? You don't know crap, so don't say crap. You should know from our last encounter the difference in our abilities. On top of that, I have a dragon at my disposal. So what could possibly drive you to engage me alone? You think I'd give a crap about my chances of winning? I can't stand you. I'll take any chance I can get to kick your butt. Unbelievable. This is the extent of your power? I won't even need the dragon. What? We may be similar in some ways, but there is one crucial difference between us. That being the reason we take up our swords. The heck are you? I wield mine to discard my humanity and walk the path of ruin. You only wield yours in a desperate attempt to fill the emptiness within you. Swinging that lump of iron fills the void within you. For a brief moment, your rage lets you flee from your grief. But in the end, you're only deluding yourself. Shut up. Should you continue to hide behind your delusions, you'll never move forward. As you are now, you are neither fit for enlightenment nor the path I follow. Maybe he doesn't want to follow your path. Ever thought about that? You will always remain incomplete. Shut the heck up! Was that Agate's voice? The way it's echoing, I think he must be in the big open mining pit. Come on, let's hurry. I mean, I guess there's like... The mine isn't like covered. Right? There's not a top over the mine, and the dragon just like flew in from above. Agate's further in. We need to hurry. So we don't get to explore for treasure chests, is what it's telling us. That just seems terribly rude. I mean, we came all the way here. To help Agate, of course, but also treasure? Oh, here we go. Probably gonna need that. An empty treasure chest, full of promise yet devoid of payoff. A perfect metaphor for me. What the? Estelle, what's wrong? This way should lead right into the mining pit. Why is it blocked off by rocks? The dragon must have done something that caused the small cave-in. Okay then, I'll use my cannon. Stab- Tita? Tita. Bad idea. No, hold your blasting for now. A large explosion could simply cause the tunnel to further collapse. I mean, you live by the Chaldea tunnels. You should know this. But But she's just worried about Agate. It's fine. Tita, I know how you feel, but stay calm, okay? Let's see if we can find another way around. Okay. Zin is not around to dig anybody out, Tita. Huh? This bridge was broken the last time we came here. I believe I remember hearing that the army repaired it after the bandit incident. Oh, okay. We're just gonna be wandering around for a while, searching for... Oh, come on. It won't let us go back? We want the treasure. Look, if you gave us a map with all the treasure on it, then we could, just go straight to Agate, you know? Yeah, I think we just went in a giant circle right there. Alright, whatever, it's fine. There's probably no treasure here anyway. It's perfectly fine. We're not salty. Oh, found another one. Must we go through this again? And again, and again. And another one. They all look the same to you now, every one of them. So helpless, so vulnerable. A mere target for you and your insatiable hunger. I like that, that's funny. Because we just got like 100 things of steak? Didn't quite catch what type of steak. Victoria steak? Promising victory? Vicious steak? It'll bite back? Who knows? Who knows? No idea how we even got here, actually. Was this the bridge we were... Oh, what? Oh, okay. We are well and truly lost, but it's fine. At least the music is good. Oh, we already got you. Disappointing. Are we actually going in circles right now? Because that's what it feels like. Yeah, we were just there. Oh my gosh, we really are lost. I mean, we don't regret it, because treasure. Maybe if we change the camera angle? Yeah, we get that, but how the heck do we get out of this infinite loop? Where did this even come from? Where did we even come from? Oh, there was one right here and we never even saw it. Oh my gosh. Good thing we just keep walking the same path over and over again. You rest your head atop the empty chest. You rapidly withdraw as you hear what sounds like a heartbeat. Telltale heart, anyone? Nothing in here. Good. We don't want people refilling these while you're not looking. Oh. Yeah, okay. We'll just keep hugging the wall. We'll get there eventually. Probably. Maybe. Or they will find our skeletons here, years from now. I would be strategic about this, but literally have no idea where we are or where we should be going. Nothing over here. This is just one giant circle. Yeah, it is. We were already there. This is also just one giant circle. Or no, it's not. Okay, we did it. Darn you! Careless. As the one mercy I can offer you, I'll end this quickly. Now then, it's almost time. I should alter the Gospel's control style while I still have a moment. Just a darn second. Oh, Agate, you're alive, thank goodness. I'm not done yet. It's not over yet. That's... Agate! Tita! You still cling to that broken lump of iron. As you wish. You shall die as broken as your blade. No! Sure stuff. The heck are you doing? I was worried about you, Agate, so I came here with Estelle and... Tita! You, stop them. Just when I thought this day couldn't get any worse. Really? You chased after a fire-breathing dragon. And you didn't think that was gonna happen. Please, stay away, please. You idiot, you think please will work on him. Doesn't hurt to try. Just run already. The granddaughter of Zeiss's Professor Russell, Tita Russell. I'd heard you were a child genius, but no genius would ever behave so recklessly. In truth, I'm not fond of harming women or children. Still, I'll do what I must. Now, be a good girl and move. You son of a... I won't move. I won't. Agate's always saving me, so... I have to help him back. I have to. No, that's not it. Not just it. He's blunt, and he always looks annoyed. He always treats me like a kid and calls me things like short stuff, but... He's really very nice, and he's always watching out for me. He means so much to me. I love him. So I won't move, no matter what. Tita. You're a very brave little girl. Though I can hardly believe you care that much for such a blockhead. It seems you aren't the only ones who wish to challenge me, so I'll take my leave for now. Huh? Oh, the army. Don't shoot at the dragon, it's not his fault. Main guns and portside guns aim for the dragon. All hands prepared to take the field immediately upon landing. Yes, sir. They finally show their faces. Now we can begin the final experiment. Wait, you! Don't forget, Agate Krosner. So long as you continue to delude yourself, you won't amount to anything. Nor can you protect anything you deem important. Wait! Now look, I stood here and listened to you run your mouth for what felt like forever. I'm so not letting you get away after all that. Estelle Bright, you too should take this to heart. Huh? Once this experiment ends, our plan will enter its next stage. If you fail to keep your wits about you, I guarantee you will come to regret it. I don't know. It doesn't feel like he's super invested in this plan. Hey, wait, what's that supposed to? Curse you, dragon, you will not flee. All hands, fire, fire, bring it down. That is so mean. As if your cannons can do anything against the legend. Let us go, Ragnard, the Ancient. I wouldn't aim for the dragon, I would aim for, Luve and the Black Orbment. That poor dragon. He doesn't deserve any of this. He just wants to nap. Ah, Luve, we were just defending you. Wait, why aren't we chasing him? What are you doing? Does this have something to do with your stupid bracer grudge? Not in the slightest. That monster wasn't even scratched by rounds from a combat vessel. What do you intend to do that cannons cannot? Well, courage and recklessness are different things. I'm sure you all saw the damage to boats and revenue. This has, in essence, become a war. A war? Leave the bread to the bakers, Miss Bright. If this is a war, the professionals will handle it. And if you want my advice, you're better off searching for Ouroboros' center of command. But you're kidding. Agate? Agate! Take it easy, okay? I just finished patching you up. See? She would have been fine with the Prezels on the farm. And we could have had Kevin with us. You are the heavy blade Agate, yes? Cassius tells me you're quite an active young bracer. Don't care what the old man said. Of course. Makes sense. General, listen. Leave the bread to the bakers. War to the professionals? You seriously saying that? Of course I'm serious. Unlike bracers who exist only to protect private citizens, we must protect the country as a whole. We must protect Liberal's soil, and those who live upon it. The army is the only instrument that can protect Liberal's soil and those who live upon it, huh? Don't make me laugh. Whoa, Agate! Agate, calm down, please. You're always too late. You idiots move like slugs. You just worry about keeping everyone in step. You can't do anything without orders. You can't even protect the things you say you will. You can't do it now, and you didn't do it 10 years ago. Are you? I wonder. Who the heck could leave it to you? This time, gotta protect Misha. Myself. Agate! Is he okay? He doesn't seem to have reopened his wounds. He's simply exhausted, physically and mentally. Oh, Agate. He was making an even bigger fuss than usual. For now, he needs rest in his own bed. His home is in Ravenou. My ship can take him that far at least. Ah, thank you. Wait a minute, how do you know Agate's house is in Ravenou? I remember that I met him once before. The little boy from that day has grown quite a bit. What day? It was immediately after the 100 Days' War. The day the memorial to his sister and the other villagers was erected. What? Oh, that's his house, the locked one we couldn't get into. I see. What a mess. Miss Bright, General, sir, I'm sorry to have caused you so much trouble. No. In the end, we couldn't stop the dragon's rampage. I'm sorry we weren't of much help, really. You've no reason to disparage yourself, Miss Bright. Even with the dragon still on the loose, you have proven indispensable in the aid you have given others. You successfully evacuated the market, and Mr. Krosner's firefighting efforts were marvelous. Only you bracers could have responded so quickly. I have to admit, General, it feels a little strange to hear you say that. But, about Agate. Is it true that during the war his little sister was, It is, yes. Liberals' forces and the Imperial Army were fighting on the village's outskirts. During the battle, some Erebonian incendiary rounds hit the village. Ultimately, some of the homes were burnt and some of our villagers lost their lives. One of them was Misha Krosner. To be honest, I'd heard a little bit about this. Agate never seemed remotely interested in talking about it though, so I never brought it up. Now I understand. In a way, the Royal Army is culpable for that entire incident. The defensive line we established to protect the village ended up doing little more than drawing the fighting to it. The end result was large portions of the village being laid waste. Oh. And the order to establish the defensive line came from my desk. You can very easily say that the blood of those people is on my hands. General, sir, please, you don't need to blame yourself. The Royal Army was doing their duty, that's all. The whole thing was just a tragedy built on several coincidences colliding. No, Raisin. You needn't make excuses for me. Those sort of justifications hold no meaning for those who lost family. Those, like that red-haired young man. Well, after the battle, I attended the funeral for the village's dead as a representative of the army. I still clearly remember the eyes of one particular red-haired young man in attendance. Bottomless sadness, twisted by rage. Eyes such as I have never seen before or since. And I was the one responsible for giving him such eyes. No, that isn't true. Agate never blamed the Erebonians, or the Royal Army, or even you, General. Oh, he blames himself. The person he blamed was himself. What do you mean? All I know is what I observed, but Agate always seemed to blame himself in some way for Misha's death. It wasn't even remotely true, of course, but he convinced himself it was. And then, after practically torturing himself over what happened, he left the village. He wanted to search for an answer, to find a way to make it up to Misha. I always thought his time as a street thug in Rouen was because of that, because he never found his answer. We are tearing up here. He did eventually get his head screwed back on and began walking the path of a bracer, but I don't think he ever truly found the answer he sought. He's still trapped by that same sadness, that same anger at himself. How terrible. Hey, General, are you sure you won't let us bracers help against the dragon? What? We definitely have some strong points the army doesn't. We're smaller, so we can respond faster. We're closer to the civilian population. It's a bit easier for us to get to places where the army has trouble getting to, too. I know we can help if you let us. But now that I've heard all this, I think Agate became a bracer because he thought there was potential in those abilities. The potential to find a way to make peace with his sister. Yeah, I think I can understand now why Agate became a bracer when Dad invited him. Dad became a bracer when he lost Mom, after all. So to prove the potential of bracers, and more than anything, to help the people in need around me, I want to do everything I possibly can. So please, let us help you. Ah, beautifully said, Estelle. Yes, nicely said. I wonder, had bracers been in Bose 10 years ago, could it all have been... It's nothing. Cassius is swamped with other duties, so I will be taking command of army operations against the dragon. I need to head back to the Haken Gate and hold council over our next moves. I will take your suggestion under advisement. So then, do not be hasty. I merely said I would take it under advisement. I will contact your guild house tonight with the results of our deliberations. That is all I can promise. Right, we understand. We'll be on pins and needles for the response, General. I must pardon myself here then. Ryzen, My thanks for your hospitality. No, please come by any time. Okay, we'd better get back to Bose. Agate should probably stay here, huh? The slings and arrows our Raven Knight has endured shall keep him abed for several days. We should leave him to his rest. Yeah, good idea. Let's check in on him before we go and fill in Tita with what's going on. Oh, Elder Ryzen. I know now is not the best time to ask, but please take care of Agate for us. You don't need to worry, he's part of our family here. Besides, compared to 10 years ago, a dragon is nothing. We should be thanking the goddess no one's died yet. I have to wonder if, if that was Luve, you know? He didn't actually want to hurt anybody. Leave Agate's care to us. Fair roads to you on your way back to Bose. Misha had the loveliest smile, and she dearly loved Agate. But she was just as strong-willed and stubborn as her brother, perhaps even more so. When she set her mind on something, she was the type who never let it go until she darn well made it happen. I sometimes can't help but wonder what the future would have held for her. I think she would have been head of the orchards by now, if only. So, one of these is Misha's. Oh. The 6 good souls lost in the fires of war sleep here. Yeah, there's Misha at the end. Poor Agate. No wonder he didn't want to bring us here. Estelle! Hi, Tita. How's Agate doing? He's still asleep. Oh, that's a picture of them, right? On the chest there? He's still asleep. But his face looks a lot better, so I think he'll be okay so long as he gets a lot of rest. I see. So this is Agate's house, huh? It is small, but it is warm and comfortable. Yes, every rage exudes warmth. This is where he lived with his sister then. Hey. This photograph. Oh, she is cute. This looks like a picture of when Agate was a kid. That means this girl must be... Yes, I think it's Misha. Oh my goodness, she might just be the most adorable girl to have ever lived. Looks like she and Agate were very close. I think so too. Agate and Misha look really happy after all. Yeah, they really do. Agate looks about 14 in this, so Misha would be, what, 12? Agate's got the sort of face that just screams, I'm the world's biggest prankster. I bet he was an interesting kid. Still though, why did Agate keep quiet about his sister? He kept talking about her as if she was alive. Yeah, but if you think about it, Agate never said Misha was alive. He said he comes back to visit, and I bet he means he visits her grave. Now that you mention it, yeah. He still should have known we had the wrong idea about it, though. Why wouldn't he correct us? I don't know, but... Agate said once work calmed down a bit, he'd introduce us all. I think he was going to tell us then. That's right. I bet that's it. Well, we can ask him later what he intended, but... Tita. We need to head back to the Bose Guildhouse soon, but, what is it? Estelle explained that the army would be contacting the guild that evening. Oh, I see. Estelle, you don't need to say anything, Tita. You're gonna say you want to stay behind to take care of Agate, right? Mwahaha. Underestimate me at your own peril, my little Tita. I can read the inside of your mind like a picture book. It's a big sister thing. Aw. We've got the rest handled, Tita. My little Tita, all you need to do now is focus on mending your raven's broken wings. Estelle, everyone, thank you so much. Aw, you don't need to thank us. There's only one thing I'll ask you to do. when Agate wakes up, tell him what we just told you, okay? Ah, you mean the stuff about the bracers and army working together. Yeah, also, I want you to stop Agate from trying anything reckless, physically, if necessary. You're not to let him out of this bed until he's fully healed, got it? You'll probably come like hobbling into a guild house right as we're getting our update. Yeah, I'll do my best. Estelle, everyone, be careful, okay? That just seems like an Agate thing to do. I'll keep a close eye on Agate. You guys be careful, promise? I'm being good, just like Dad asked. They're all still cleaning up the orchards. I still can't go outside. I'm bored. Maybe Miss Lyman will make me a dessert. I heard Agate was injured and had to be carried back home. And I thought I saw a little girl coming out of his house a bit ago. Who is that? She almost reminds me of... Ah, welcome. Lyman came over to tell me to cheer up, but... I can't. I just can't. I feel how I feel. Ah, what a day it's been. Looks like the Royal Army soldiers have pulled out. I feel terrible for saying this, but anytime I see an army uniform, I still get a twinge of anxiety, you know? The days of the war always come flooding back. Most of the homes here were hit by incendiary shells during the war. Agate's home took the very worst of it all. It was such a cruel thing to do. Everyone came together to rebuild his house. So dragons really exist. I thought they were just fairy tales. But the dragons that come up in stories are almost always good guys. I've never imagined they'd be nearly as violent as that one. My husband still hasn't come back from the orchards. I hope he isn't worrying over things too much. He's always so serious. I left Louis at the bar, but I'm worried about him. He saw all of it, the destruction, the dragon torching the orchards, and all its fury. I always hoped we could spare the children such horrors. Yeah, it's hard not to, but right now isn't the time to wallow in depression. For the sake of my family, I have to focus on moving forward. The village needs to come together and talk about what to do about the orchards. O Adios, grant us strength. Great challenges lie before us. But they are challenges we must and will overcome. Ravenou can't sustain itself without the orchards, so we must do what we can. We need to speak with our young people and decide where we go from here. I heard the dragon hit Bose too. I'm worried, darn it, but I can't abandon the folks here either. My wife and son are in Bose. Once we're done cleaning up here, I'm going to rush over there as fast as I can. Wait, where did the kid go? Wasn't there like one more kid? Huh. I have to wonder, was the, like, lack of human casualty intentional on Luve's part? Like, was he intentionally trying to avoid people actually dying from the dragon attack? Or was it just coincidence? Because he did save those kids from the orphanage. He didn't have to do that. So, Leslie, I've told the story to Tita. Is there anything else we need to do? Right then, let's get back to Bose before the sun sets. Good idea. We'll probably hear back from the general tonight, so we better hurry back to the guild house.